Hi, I'm Rick from Mavic Models, DJI dealer from the UK and RC specialist for over 40 years. In this series of videos I'm going to be covering DJI's new Mavic Air. This is a new drone which fits firmly in between the Spark and the Mavic Pro. If you'd like to support my YouTube channel, please subscribe to my channel and remember to hit the little bell icon in the corner, and that way you'll be alerted whenever I post up some new videos. Okay, right, so I'll now be using my iPad. If I try and tilt that so you don't get all the light on it. There we go, it's a bit better. The first thing you want to do is you need the DJI Go 4 app. So if you go onto your either the Play Store or the App Store, depending whether you're iOS or Android. Now there are two, there's DJI Go, that will not work, DJI Go 4. So the first thing you want to do is download that, get it on your tablet, and then we'll get that booted up. And you'll be greeted with a screen looking like this. Now, what we need to do is, we need to turn the craft on. So we do this by pushing the button once, and within 2 seconds pushing it and holding it. So I push it once and push it and hold it, and you see the lights light up. The craft is now on, and you'll see the lights flashing, etc., and a wee tone. And then we do the same with the controller. Push once, push again, wait for the beep, let go. Now you'll have noticed that it will now come up looking like this. So this is kind of sort of startup screen. Now the first thing that we're going to be greeted with is you'll notice you've now got a red bar. Now this is requiring a firmware update. Typically DJI will not ship goods out with the latest firmwares. They tend to be one behind, just in case there's a bug and they have to address it or wind it back, rather than a lot of people suddenly having craft that need reworked. So it's very easy to do the update on this because it's all done through the tablet. So the first thing we want to do is just click on that, and it will now be greeted with a screen. Down here it'll have the version number of the firmware, so if it's ongoing firmwares you can check to see if you've got the latest one, although it won't tell you that you need to update if you've already got the latest one. And then you've got down here is all the different versions, whether it's iOS or Android. And of course, if you want to know what's actually new on it, you can actually scroll through the update log and see what's new. But the first thing we need to do, as I do know it's a firmware we need to do, is I'm going to click on download, and then we're just going to let that download. Now to save you hanging about, because it sometimes can be a big download, I'm just going to cut the video here. Okay, so that's the update now fully come down, and as you now see it's going to go straight on to updating. So now we're just going to leave the craft to actually, for the tablet to send the actual firmware to the craft itself and start updating it. So you now see we're at 1%, so again, to save time, I'm just going to cut the video here. Okay, so we're almost at the end now. During the update, as you probably just heard, the craft was restarting there. You will probably see lots of light changes, etc. on the craft. That's all the various systems updating. But we're almost at the end there, we're at 99%. Now, if you do find for whatever reason that the firmware is failing to update, like if it possibly holds for a very long time at a certain percentage, I have found sometimes if you just stop it, turn everything off, and then turn it back on again, typically you find it has actually updated, but it's just that the app didn't quite update itself. As you can see, that's done. Now it says so to finalize the update, we need to manually restart the craft. So we're going to pick the craft up, we're going to push the button once, we're going to push it again, wait for all the lights to go out, wait for the craft to turn off, and then we're going to turn it back on again. This just refreshes the firmware on. Let's put that down. Now we do have, just shift that, we do have an update complete, but what will happen now when it all reboots up itself, it will recheck just to make sure it is actually on the latest firmware and it's not just caching on the tablet. You sometimes get that when you updated the firmware and then you go back into the app, it'll say that it needs the update, but if you actually check the firmware that the craft is already on, it is actually on the latest firmware, and sometimes it just caches. If you do find that, again, best thing, switch everything off, cancel the app, stop it background running, and then reboot it up. I hope you found that video helpful, and if you'd like to support my channel, remember to subscribe and hit the little bell icon, and that way you'll be alerted when there's any new videos. Also, you can also head over to my Patreon channel, and for as little as $1 a month you can support me to keep helping bringing you more informative videos. Always remember to fly safe, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you very much.